Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
All right, the stage is set. The starters get their final tosses in out in the bullpen, and we've got a good one in store for you, folks. Play-by-play is coming up next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Pittsburgh Pirates.
Now a chance to look at the starting nine for the visiting St. Louis Cardinals. What do they need to do to get a win on the road here today, Steve?
Well, you're going to get a heavy dose of those sinking fastballs, so you got to look for the ball to get up in the zone. If you swing at anything down, you're going to be rolling over pitches, and it's hard to get a rally started if you're hitting into double plays all day.
Justin Masterson will be on the mound for the Buccos. Eric, any thoughts?
Well, guys, he's been what you would call a fourth or fifth starter. Got a career ERA of over 4, but he will give you innings, and he is dependable.
Now that we have a chance, let's give you a look at how the Pirates align defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, this manager loves to do the defensive shifts, so we're going to see a lot of odd formations as the game goes along. I can't wait to see how it works.
Rendell Grichuk heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, center fielder.
And we are underway from the Steel City as the game's first pitch misses for ball one. Eric, we take a look at the Pirates as they take the field here this afternoon. They come in a real funk to start the year, still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, and the pitching really let them down last time. Too often their guys were falling behind and having to throw fastballs on 2-0 or 3-1. That'll catch up with you after a while.
And a rather easy first out.
Number 13.
Now at the plate, Matt Carpenter. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Masterson has his target. First pitch on the way. Fooled him a bit as this is hit high in the air towards right center and shallow. Meadows has a long run, but he takes charge for route number 2.
Batting third, shortstop.
Diaz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hard liner toward short, and that'll get down for a 2-out single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Mark McGuire will get a shot here with 2 away and a runner at first now following the base hit.
And that 2-out single seemed harmless enough, but anytime you extend the inning to allow this guy to get a shot with a runner on, you better be careful.
First pitch on its way. Line toward the alley in left center. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. 1 left for the Cardinals. Now the Pirates will get there. And here's how Clint Hurdle set his Pirates lineup for this one. Thoughts, EK? Anyone stand out?
Well, I'm a little bit worried about that guy hitting second right now. I mean, we're talking about a guy that hit over .350 a year ago, so it's just weird to see him struggling like he is right now. I think he'll work his way out of it.
With a moment now, let's take a look at the defensive lineup for the Redbirds. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what's the word?
Well, guys, Ryan Braun has always been known as one of those power hitters. But he's also got a power arm and can cover some ground in that outfield. Very reliable, plays a smart defensive outfield. Always an asset in any game.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. Right there at the belt, 1-2 now.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And that's about the only way you can neutralize his speed. Just don't let him hit it. He's a real threat if he does get on, or just put the ball in play on the ground.
Andrew McCutcheon is at the plate as he watches ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1.
And that's the pitch that's going to give a lot of guys trouble, not just the superstars. That is big-time break right there.
High pop-up. Diaz has a play, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Batting third, right
Austin
fielder.
Meadows gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are two away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
The windup and the 0-1. Fastball that time is nowhere close, and it's even at 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. McGuire is there, and the side is retired. Second inning coming up from PNC Park. Stephen Piscotty will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Stephen Piscotty.
Hard hit toward the hole. Oh, look at Gung. He gathers the throw. He is out.
Wow, made it look easy. On a ball hit like that, if you're the pitcher, you're thinking, oh, base hit. But not this time. What tremendous defense out there. Great diving stop, makes the play and gets the out, and the pitcher acknowledges it, and he's happy about it.
Here's Jed Jerko now. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. Marte going back, still going back. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away.
Batting 7.
Ryan Braun into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. Masterson's ready. First pitch on its way. Grounder down the line at third. To his right, Rogers. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Down go the Redbirds on a mere 4 pitches. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Darrell Lee strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Fastball. Whoa, look out. That just about got him in the coconut.
Well, we're going to see a lot more of this because this is a guy who's let it be known that he will work inside. He'll even back you off the plate if he has to.
And he lays off the breaking ball there as he moves ahead to 2-1. Now a curveball here, nowhere close. That's in the dirt. It's 3-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a third time.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Stepping in, Jung-Ho Kang, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
A little bit of hang time there to that curveball. I don't think that's exactly where he's going to want to throw that pitch going forward. It worked out right there, but he better find a little extra snap on that pitch in the future. Well, chalk another one up for that pitcher. He's used to breaking bats, and he'll give you a little stare down after doing something like that every once in a while.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting 6.
Francisco Cervelli gets his first chance here, looking to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
The fastball looks awfully sharp here early on. Sound sharp, too.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Shatters the bat as this is hit on the ground. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Back in Pittsburgh, we get a shot from the city across the Monongahela River. Try to say that 10 times fast. Michael Oman is into the box as we are all set to begin the third. Masterson into the windup. Here comes the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Marte on the move. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Carlos Martinez will get his first cuts here.
Carlos Martinez.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a flare out toward right center. Meadows sprinting after it. He can't get there as it falls in.
Now batting.
Rendell Grichuk will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
And he only saw a couple pitches, too. And that's great for the pitcher when you can get an easy leadoff out like that.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Third inning, no score to this point. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Do you even bother with anything else here?
I sure wouldn't. As a hitter, you're thinking, look for fastball, adjust for an off-speed pitch. And so far in this at-bat, he hasn't made any adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard to short. Gung's got it. The second for one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Jason Rogers will come forward to begin the inning. 7, 8, 9 to start the home third.
And they're still searching for a base runner. It's been 6 up, 6 down to start the game.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Wow, he is spotting that fastball on a dime here early on.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Yeah, he's not really getting on top of that curveball right now, and that's going to get him into trouble if he keeps leaving it up there like that.
Sent on the ground out to second. There is Jerko, and he's set down, 1 away.
Batting 8. Pitcher.
Justin Masterson ready to take his first cuts here. Into the windup and the pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Another good job of getting ahead here. He just seems so locked in right now.
Check to swing there and pops this one up. And there's out number 2. Josh Harrison will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or two to get himself together over in the dugout.
And the off-speed pitch is taken here, a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Heading for second is Harrison. Around second now, heading for third. And he is all the way over to third now with a 2-out triple.
They hadn't had a hit up to this point, but he changes that in a hurry here as he makes it all the way up to third. Now they've got a good chance to get their first run of the ball game, too.
Starling Marte stands in as he looks at ball one here.
Well, this is the kind of situation where they came up short last night. They had opportunities, but they could never really cash them in. So you can bet they'd love to get something going on the board early here.
That's wide, 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. And now a sharply hit ball toward the right side as this gets foul past the coaching box. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
The left fielder, number 22,
Andrew McCutcheon stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
The runner from third crosses the plate, and they've taken a 1-0 lead.
Well, you know all the infielders are taught to try and knock the ball down in that RBI situation. But here on the mound, I don't think he had any choice. This one comes back at him and gets him flush. And by the time they all scramble around to find the ball, they have no chance of preventing that run from scoring.
Standing in now, Austin Meadows, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1.
Yeah, even with 2 on and 2 away, this is not a guy that's going to back down out there. He comes right after him with a fastball, and he gets ahead.
2 down, runners at first and second. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
Yeah, and that's always the danger when you're working that off-speed stuff down with 2 men on base. Once the catcher can't get a handle on it, both guys are often moving. They're going to move up to second and third now on what will be scored a wild pitch.
Braun has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Pirates get just the 1. Leading off the inning, Matt Carpenter, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
Oh, and he sure got a good one, doesn't he? That ball goes from about knee-high to ankle-high in the matter of about 5 feet.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Masterson gets the sign. Here's the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, it's really not too hard to figure out what the game plan is on a guy like this. You cannot give him anything up around the belt that he can drive. So you're going to see that all 4 pitches are either mid-thigh or below. And that's right about where you're going to want to be pitching against a guy like this.
Marte is under it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Mark McGuire will come in now with 2 away, and I've got to say, it may be about time to start taking a pitch or 2.
Yeah, I mean, he is just running right through these guys. They've been getting themselves out left and right. He's hardly even broken a sweat out there.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way, and he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1-2. Darrell Lee is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Grichuk is under it. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter,
At the plate, Jung-Ho Kang. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
And he was absolutely frozen with a good fastball. So let's see if he's a little more aggressive on that pitch this time.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off speed pitch here, but it dips below the knees, evening us at 1-1. Foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Hit hard towards center, and that's a base hit. 1 for 2 in his first couple of plate appearances. Around first, on his way to second now, and on the play, the runner moves into scoring position now at second.
now batting, catcher.
At the plate, Francisco Cervelli. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and here's a fastball called for strike one. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. And some trouble now in right field. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Now batting, third baseman,
Jason Rogers steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good inning here so far, so we'll see if they can scratch another run across right here.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. Runners on the move for second. Takes this the other way to right, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game, and he is in there.
Well, with a right-handed hitter at the plate and the runner going, he knows he's got to steer this ball to right field. And sure enough, he puts a great swing on this ball and lines it the other way. I thought for a second that he might even have hit it too hard, but that runner's able to make it all the way around to third.
Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. Into the box, Justin Masterson, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one.
Well, you know, 3 straight hits are bad enough, but now he's making things even worse by falling behind the next guy.
Heading out towards shallow right. Piscotty has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. The throw home, and he'll make it in to score. It's a sac fly and an RBI, and it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Well, nobody's going to confuse this guy with Miguel Cabrera or Chris Davis, but with the runner on third, he doesn't have to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Just has to get one deep enough out there to deliver that run from third. That's nice going.
A runner on first with 2 away. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. You get the sense that things are starting to get away from him a bit out there.
It all comes from falling behind hitters and then having to come in there with something good to hit. That's going to get you every time.
Hit hard back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one. Starling Marte gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike two. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Calling for it, Braun. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Leading off the inning, Stephen Piscotty, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game, so just chip away, chip away.
McCutchen is under this one. One pitch, one away.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Jed Jerko is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
Well, you see his pitch count on your screen right there. That's not a mistake. He's been loving those first pitch outs. That's for sure.
This is hit high and deep out to left. McCutchen looking up. Gone! And how about that? Jed Jerko has got himself his first big league round tripper. We'll have to wait and see how many more of these he can mount in his career, but for now I'm sure he's happy to say he's got his first.
Well, I think that any kid who's ever dreamed about playing this game dreams exactly this. Watching the ball disappear over the fence, then circling the bases in a big league ballpark. I'm sure he was practically floating as he jogged the bases. He'll be replaying that at-bat over and over. You know his phone's going to blow up. He's going to be calling his mom, his buddies. Everybody's going to be talking about this one.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. A swinging bunt to the mound. Throw gets him, 2 down.
up next for the Cardinals.
Now at the plate, Michael Ullman. He flew out in his last at-bat. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And this has been a common problem for all of these guys. They just can't lay off that pitch down and away.
Line drive to left. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Carlos Martinez will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Yeah, he showed a little prowess with the bat last time, and they may have to pitch him a little bit tougher right here.
Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him, 0-1. 2 out with the man at first. Tried to pull that one back, but he couldn't do it, and it's 0-2 now. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Cardinals do get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of Andrew McCutchen comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1. Living a little dangerously here.
Yeah, you don't have to go looking for trouble. Trouble will find you if you're putting pitches there.
And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
If there's one thing base stealers don't like, it's when you throw at their legs. Now that's their meal ticket you're messing with.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
And when you need a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk's not on the agenda. You better bear down right here.
Good battle continues as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count remains 3-2. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he'll finally just wear him down as this one swung on and missed for the first out. Austin Meadows will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. He looks to be back in control now here in the 5th as that swung on and missed. It's 0-2 now. Swing and a miss as he ran that two-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is how you go about keeping your club in the game. Back-to-back strikeouts. So now after scoring in that last half inning, you can start to sense that the momentum is starting to shift a bit.
Darrell Lee is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. On the ground up the middle. Diaz moving to his right. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go. Rendell Grichuk will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He's around first on his way to second now. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double. Matt Carpenter will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. Masterson sets. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. This is in the air out to right field. Meadows is in pursuit. He's there and records the first out. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
You get a look there at his pitch breakdown so far. That sinker of his is a great weapon to have, and he picked the right spot to use it there.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Marte has a beat on it. 2 down. A block at the plate, and he's out trying to score. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Redbirds down quietly. Score holds. It's 3-1. Jung-Ho Kang gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
The shortstop.
Time to move ahead to the top of inning number 7. Mark McGuire will stand in to lead off the inning. Middle third of the lineup, 4, 5, and 6 as they try to get something going.
And this whole lineup's been pretty quiet all game long. Just the one run. That's it.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. For that man right there, just the one run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Up next for the Cardinals, right fielder
Stephen Piscotty will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, digging for 2 now. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a one-out double. Jed Jerko will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. Well hit high in the air and deep to center field. Marte's after it. He gets there, and that's the second out. And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning.
The left fielder, number 8.
Ryan Braun will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Just a little off on his earlier swings, guys. You've got to keep that top hand palm up through contact to keep him rolling over.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-1. And a half-hearted attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Shot back up the middle. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. Scoring is the runner from third, and that'll cut the lead down to 1.
Just a perfect swing right there. You'll see it head down, eyes right on the baseball all the way. Great extension. He just drives this thing into center field to score that runner from third.
Guido Knudsen is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Elias Diaz is also into the ball game as he'll hit in the number 8 spot here. Stepping in now, Michael Ullman as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Elias Diaz will come on, and as he's newly entered into the ball game, he'll get his first plate appearance now here in inning number 7. First pitch of the at-bat. 8, 9, and 1 to start the inning as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
The 2-0 on the way. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
Yeah, you know, 2-0, even if you get your fastball, it doesn't mean you should be automatically swinging. He's probably fortunate he didn't make contact with that because that was in a perfect spot.
This is a little bit of a surprise in pitch selection here. I mean, the guy was just way late on the fastball the pitch before. Well, why throw something soft in the strike zone and speed up his bat? That's only doing the guy a favor.
Matt Bowman will get the assignment on the mound here as he'll enter with the runner at first and nobody out.
Matt Bowman.
And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. But the runner's back easily. Josh Harrison stands in as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Hit the other way out toward right field. Moving under it, Piscotty, 1 down. Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
And that's just not really his game. Anytime he keeps it on the ground, he's got a pretty good chance of beating out a hit.
And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Piscotty giving chase. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Andrew McCutcheon ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometimes.
Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Braun. Oh no, looked like he had it, but it goes right by him. Around third and being waved on home. And this will not be close, and the run will score easily.
And that play was just an absolute mess. I mean, if you want to see a manager lose his mind, try letting a guy score from first on an error. And that's an absolute gift of a run there.
Into the box now, Austin Meadows, as he'll take a look at ball 1. 4 runs, 7 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, that's in a great spot, too. Just hard, late movement working down and in.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Swing, and a miss got him reaching. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the 1, and that's all. We'll look ahead to inning. Matt Bowman will stand in now as he'll be getting his first plate appearance in this one here in the 8th. Number 16 is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top of the 8th. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Lifted the other way to left center. McCutcheon on the move. And he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
Center fielder.
Standing in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Hit on the ground to short. Gung is there. On to first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. Jared Hughes will enter the ball game out of the pen as he'll look to get the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Now pitching for the Pirates.
Matt Carpenter will stand in as they're quickly down to their final 4 outs tonight.
And Matt, they'd like nothing more than to ignite a 2-out rally right here. Maybe scratch at least 1 across before the 9th.
And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. Down go the Redbirds. Trevor Rosenthal is on out of the bullpen now as he'll take over to start the bottom of the 8th. Darrell Lee will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Oh, just a little over anxious right there. I guess he figured He had a pretty good gauge on that fastball, and he'd hoped he'd see it again, but he got the curveball instead.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Played on the backhand. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop.
Jung Ho Gong gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. Rosenthal's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Cliff Courtney will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Curveball taken outside to begin the at-bat. Ball 1. And a high strike there. It's 1-1.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Hit down the third baseline. Carpenter has it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. Tony Watson is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 44, Tony Watson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Diaz. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, it's a close ball game, but it's starting to get late, so they need to get at least 1 back here in this inning.
Oh, that grounder got him. Throw to first, but he's safe. And now the stadium's attention turns back to the man on the mound.
Gotta hope he's okay on the mound.
And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. Mark McGuire will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far.
Well, guys, it just hasn't been his day. You know, sometimes cleanup hitters are sort of all-or-nothing type hitters. But, hey, he's still got a chance to make an impact on this game right now.
Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Now, he's probably lucky he didn't make contact on that one.
And a big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
It's just so hard to lay off that slow changeup. He just did break that swing off in time.
Now a swing as he shoots this down the right field line. Oh, and this is past him down the line. A fair ball. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning.
Now batting.
Well, this ball's hit pretty well, but this is a nice play out there to play the carom off the wall and then get the ball in quickly, and that's going to hold his man to just a single. That's a nice play.
In now, Stephen Piscotty as he swings and hits this one fouled off to the right and out of play. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time of it.
Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. One-two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Runners are at first and third with none out. Very weakly on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
Well, they're able to draw 1 run closer. That's the good news. But from a defensive perspective, they're just happy to get that man out at first and ring up the first out of the 9th inning.
Here's Jed Jerko now. Drilled on the ground is short. Taken in by Gung. Oh, and it sailed right over his head at first. And he'll come in to score from second base. And that is a direct result, obviously, of that poor throw.
And remember here, on a ball that's out of play, the rule states that a runner gets the base he was running to plus 1 more. So that's going to allow him to come all the way in to score.
Here's Ryan Braun now. As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Surprising to you guys that it looks like they're going to pitch to him?
It is to me. I mean, I wouldn't go anywhere near this guy with a base open.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Any surprise they're attacking him like this? Those are 2 good pitches.
No, I think that's the way this guy operates. He won't back down out there, nor should he.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
Swing and a little tapper. That winds up foul. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
You got the go-ahead run in scoring position in this situation, and you come up with a huge strikeout like that. You're pumping your fist. Your intensity's a little bit higher. This guy is focused in right now and very happy with his results.
Standing in now, Michael Ullman, as the first pitch misses to him. It's ball 1. Nervous time now in that third base dugout.
Heck, nervous time up here. My heart's racing, and I'm just watching this game.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
And now what do you go with here on the 1-2 count? I got a feeling that this one won't be in the strike zone either.
Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And he is out at the plate, trying to take the lead, but this game's going to remain deadlocked as the inning is over. So not a good turn of events for this home crowd as now they're... Jason Rogers gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Rosenthal has his sign. Here it comes. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. The man you see here out for a second inning of work, and he becomes the pitcher of record now in a tie ball game.
Yeah, he pitched well last time around. No reason to think that he can't do it again.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz ranging up the middle, and the catch is made, 1 away.
Now batting, catcher, Elias
Now
Diaz.
batting, Elias Diaz. He singled his last time up. First delivery to him on the way. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And now the Cardinals get the bullpen working here. Both a lefty and a right-hander have stood up. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And even though that is a strike, man, that thing is coming in so hard, it's almost impossible to get a level swing on. You're better off taking it and waiting for something you can handle a little better.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
And you can tell by the way these guys are swinging. They're just not picking the ball up very well. A lot of late swings. Pitches are getting on these guys quick.
A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. And that is swung on and missed, and things are starting to look bleak here for the home 9. There are 2 away now.
And for as hard as he throws, he's not just a thrower out there. I mean, this is pinpoint accuracy with his fastball. He puts it right on the knees on the inside corner. Not a whole lot you're going to do with that pitch.
Here's the first pitch to him. Josh Harrison is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0.
If there's one guy on this roster that wants the ball in a moment like this, this is the guy.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Hard to call that an off-speed pitch when it's a changeup at 88. That's a fastball for a lot of guys in this league.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. A.J. Schugel will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frame.
Number 31, A.J. Schugel.
Trevor Rosenthal will come on now to start things out in the 10th. And you have to figure the momentum is squarely on their side after the manner in which that 9th inning went down.
Yeah, just a great comeback to tie the game in the top of the 9th, followed by putting up a 0 in the bottom half. This is a ball club that just won't quit out there, and they're going to keep fighting until the last out.
Edmund Sosa is up off the bench to pinch hit here, so we'll see what he can do to begin the extra frames.
Edmund Sosa.
And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0.
that's his strength. He wants to try and come in and jam you, so you got to be ready to try and turn on something.
To short, hit hard. Backhanded. Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
The batter,
Rendell Grichuk strides in, grounded out his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Left side. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw gets him. 2 down.
third baseman number 13,
Matt Carpenter struggling so far in this one. He'll look to erase his 0 for 4 ball game with a base hit right here.
Oh, man, it's never fun to go over, but let's see if he can find a way to climb out of it.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. After it is McCutchen. And that's the 3rd out. Tim Lincecum will come on here to start the home 10th, and all he's looking to do is get this one to the 11th inning.
Lincecum.
Starling Marte will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good fastball there from Lincecum as he's really popping the glove now. It's strike 1.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty darn good job against him in this series.
Outside for a ball, 1-1. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
The left fielder, number 22.
Andrew McCutchen steps in. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And a high strike there, 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. And here's a ball hit in the air. Carpenter in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out.
Right fielder, number 15.
Austin Meadows ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Yep, they sent him packing last time, so maybe they have a pretty good idea of how to attack him again right here.
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
And guys, this has been just what the doctor ordered out of the bullpen.
Yeah, they needed him to come in and give him a strong inning, and he's done exactly that.
Hit out towards second. Jerko has it. Throw on to first, and we are going to the 11th inning. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. No. Diaz comes to the plate as the leadoff man here in the 11th inning.
Well, you know, he's been on base twice in this one already, so let's see if he can do it again.
Little dribbler down the line. Rogers gonna have to hurry, and close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1.
Yeah, you could see he tried to hold back on the swing, but he'd already committed himself too far, and this becomes a waste of an at-bat and an easy ground out.
Into the box, Mark McGuire, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Here's the 0-2. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. Diaz is after it, and the throw to first is there to record the second out.
And in a tie ball game already, that would have been a tough way to let the go-ahead run get on base. But luckily, this is a nice play behind the plate to make sure that guy doesn't get down to first.
Stepping in now, Stephen Piscotty down the third baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1-2. Darrell Lee brings his bat to the plate now to get the bottom of the 11th underway. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Changeup, a little bit inside, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
Wow. You know, neither team really seems to want to take command of this ball game. I mean, this is right for the picking. Yet guys are just not coming up with good at-bats right now.
Jung Ho Kang is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 1 out, nobody on. Chopped foul right at home plate. And tough fastball to lay off on 1 and 2, but he did, and it's 2 and 2 now.
I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
And he is down on strikes again. So get your hats out. That's the 3rd strikeout of the game. Josh Bell will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here. Pulled toward right center field. Grichuk moves over, and that retires the side. Down in order go the Pirates. Score remains tied at 4. Number 38 will be the new pitcher.
Now pitching for the Pirates, number 38.
Jed Jerko will stand in to start out the 12th inning of play. And it starts to become a war of attrition once you've reached this point in the ballgame.
Yeah, we're getting to the point where there's some really tired legs out there on both sides. The bullpens have been working overtime. Heck, even the announcers are starting to get a little bit hoarse.
And some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Oh, good spot. On the black for strike 2. Chop foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out. Now at the plate, Ryan Braun. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is popped up. Harrison is going to get there. Throw gets Braun at first as he grounds out for out number 2. Ready for another chance. Michael Ullman already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Now here's the pitch. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Meadows over to his right. And the inning is over. Jason Rogers will step in. A ground out victim as last time. First pitch now from Lincecum. Big curveball swung on and missed. 0-1. Hit in the air to left field. Braun waits on it. 1 out.
The batter, catcher.
Elias Diaz will stand in now. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Second baseman,
Josh Harrison digs in. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, they got him on a breaking ball, so now we'll see if they try to put him away with soft stuff again if they get that chance.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Cold strike on the outside part of the plate. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
And this is fouled at the plate. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. This game's all tied at 4. Tim Lincecum is set to go at the plate to lead off the top half. Harrison Bayer will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Lincecum, number 43.
Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
Yeah, trying to go front door with that breaking ball. Started it a little too far inside, though.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. McCutchen going back at the track. He makes the play. A fine running catch to get the first out of the inning. Rendell Gritchick strides in, grounded out his last time through. This is line to left. McCutcheon is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are two gone now. Matt Carpenter will stand in. He flew out his last time up. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one. 2 out, nobody on. Drilled to the right side. And that is through into right field for a single. Diaz steps in looking for his third hit of the ball game.
Well, anytime you can put together a 3-hit game, you're doing something right out there, and we'll see if he can pull it off.
Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Mark McGuire stands in trying to make it 3 straight 2-out hits. He's got a runner in scoring position at second.
And you know how good hitting can prove contagious in an inning. Let's see if he can keep it rolling.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings. Chopped weakly to the left. Reined in on to first, and the Redbird rally goes for naught as that ends the inning. So it's no runs. Oh, well, come on now. And at least they've saved their closer until this deep into extra innings. Starling Marte will have another go. He struck out looking his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
In there, and it's 0-1.
And if he can come in here and start putting that pitch in that location, ain't nobody going to touch him.
Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
He showed him that slider running away 2 times in a row. Now might be a good time to call on that 2-seamer running in.
Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
Oh, man, he must have been looking for something else. That was a curveball that had "hit me" written all over it, and he couldn't pull the trigger.
And he struck him out. And there's the hat trick, as that's his 3rd strikeout of the ball game. Andrew McCutcheon digs in, and he'll try to improve on a 1-for-5 effort thus far.
Yeah, and you know, guys, the difference between a 2-for-6 and a 1-for-6 is a big deal. So let's see what he can do here.
And a called strike down in the zone, 0-1.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting, right fielder
Austin Meadows stands in looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Now a swing and a ball grounded to second. Throw on to first is going to be in time, and that means 13 innings won't even settle this one as that ends. Stephen Piscotty steps in to begin the inning.
leading off for the Cardinals, right fielder Stephen Piscotty.
And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
Second baseman
Jed Jerko is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Swing and a miss on a pitch in the dirt, and it's strike 1.
And for as bad as he missed that pitch, you can bet we're going to see that again before this at-bat's over.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. Out in front as this is skied in the air to straightaway left. In there, a base hit.
The left fielder, number 8.
So a runner at first now with one away, and that'll bring forth the great slugging left fielder Ryan Braun. From the stretch. Skied into straightaway right. Meadows shading to his right. 2 gone. Michael Oman will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
Oman.
Here's the first pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. Again, a nice clean base hit, his 3rd of the game. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone. And now you might start wondering about a pinch hitter. If that's the case, here's what the Redbirds have left on the bench. Matt Adams will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
32, Matt Adams.
Hit well on the ground to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Jack Flaherty is going to make an appearance now as he'll take over here in the 14th inning.
Jack Flaherty.
Darrell Lee stands in here trying to get off the schneid. He's 0 for 5 so far.
Yeah, it's been a rough one for him, but he's got to let it go. You know, 1 for 6 is, what, 167 points better than an 0 for 6. And I'm not even sure how he did that math so fast.
Down the first baseline. To his left, McGuire. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
The shortstop.
Jung Ho Gong ready to try again. Struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and they fanned him on a fastball last time, so let's see if they come at him with the hard stuff again.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Hot shot toward third. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Oh, and this ball is going to get on you quickly down there at the hot corner. That's why they call it the hot corner. They didn't have a whole lot of time to think about it, and this is all instinct. He goes up the ladder, pulls it down quickly. Nice timing.
There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Neftali Feliz will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning. Rendell Grichuk looking to turn things around here. He's just 1 for 6 in this one.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Marte going back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
Third baseman, number 13.
Matt Carpenter digs in, looking to send something into the outfield that gives that go-ahead run a chance to score from second.
Well, no complaints on this end, guys. You've got to love any game that's this tight, this late.
In there at the knees, strike one.
And this is a big spot here in this ball game. You've got to be able to move that guy up 90 feet. It's a must in this situation.
Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
2 good pitches so far, both of them right at the knees. And you got to start thinking center of the diamond here. Shorten up a little bit. You've got to put something in play.
Feliz sets. Here's the 0-2. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again.
Nope.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup, give him a different look.
And a slider gets away from him here as it just about got him in the ankle.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot.
Hold on now. That ball is down and could score a run. Around third and being waved on home. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 5-4 game.
That's a big base hit for him right there. That drives in the go-ahead run. He's fired up down there at first, and I'm sure his dugout is even more fired up.
In now, Diaz. Now a check swing, but it's strike one anyway, says the home plate umpire. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
Boy, he was so far behind that first pitch that he over-adjusted and was so far ahead of this one.
A pause, and the 0-2. That misses, 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. And now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone, maybe even in the dirt.
Drives it the other way to deep right, but this will be off that big scoreboard down there. And they keep rolling here. Their runners at the corners with still nobody out.
Boy, these fans will be happy to see this guy leave town. That's for sure. He is absolutely eating them up here in this series. He delivers again.
Francisco Liriano will get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning. Looking to keep this a one-run game, Mark McGuire is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Boy, hitting the guy wouldn't exactly be the smoothest way to enter a ball game. He's lucky that one didn't get him.
Drilled right back up the middle, and that is into center field as he comes through. It's a base hit, and the runner from third crosses the plate. So now time will be called as we're going to get a visit from the pitching coach here as he'll hope to settle his guy down. Stephen Piscotty will stand in. He flew out his last time up. He's set. Here it comes. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Nail-biting time now in that third base dugout.
Well, things are starting to spiral here, and you've got to make sure this doesn't spin completely out of control.
There's Harrison for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
Up next for the Cardinals,
Jed Jerko is into the box now. He hit one over the wall back in the 5th. Pause, now the pitch. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. Hit hard to short. Throw on to first, and a good job of working out of that one. Leading off the inning, Jason Rogers, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Jason Rogers.
First pitch is a slider called for a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's just the same pitch 3 times in a row. I guess he figures, why mess with success when you get it to 1-2?
Good plate discipline to lay off the slider that time, and he draws even at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left, and this will get through into left for a leadoff hit.
Now batting, catcher
Elias Diaz will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
1-0 pitch on the way. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. A little bit outside. 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game, because those could be fatal.
Line towards center field, and that's in there. Base hit. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Josh Harrison. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1.
And you know, I've always thought, if you're pretty sure a guy might be trying to bunt, then put that first pitch out of the strike zone. Make him show you his intentions. Maybe you get him to offer something that he shouldn't.
A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in standing.
Just checking.
And he pulls back the bunt attempt. 2-0.
He's still got a couple pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. You got to take a step back, take a deep breath, and get back in the zone.
And no take on 2-0. He's still squaring, and he gets it down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Oh, man, what a terrific play right there. That ball was rolling, and it stayed low, so he had to bend all the way over to make a barehanded grab, then a quick release, a nice throw to first in time to get the runner. You can expect to see that on highlight reels for a couple days at least now.
Starling Marte comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Yanked on the ground down the line. Runners are at second and third with 1 down. Hit sharply on the ground. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball. So stepping in, Andrew McCutchen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Tyler Lyons We'll get a call after all here as he'll come on to pitch in the 15th inning. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you can forget it.
Slider, and that's in there for strike two.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Now a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. And another foul ball. Men on third with two down. And he struck him out, and the ball game is over as they get the possible tying run over to third, but can't get him across.
Man, I'm telling you, we'd be a lot better off if we got paid by the inning. This one seemed to go on forever, but they finally claimed the victory here as they shut the door in the 15th inning.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And as we wrap things up here, what do you say we name this guy right here as the recipient of our Topps Player of the